All right, welcome back to Arc Salt Lake. We're out of the podcast room. We're coming in here into the kitchen because our resident mad scientist, Matt, is here. He's got a lot of fun stuff for us this morning. We're going to talk a little bit more this morning, but we're going to start off with something cool, right, Matt?
Yep.
What are you going to show us here right now?
So so today's all about solids, liquids, and gases.
Okay.
We just love to get kids excited about science, seeing science, and so we're gonna make an invisible gas here, but we're gonna do some fun stuff with it.
Okay.
So just typical ingredients. We've got some baking soda. We've got some vinegar.
Okay. I know there's a reaction with this.
Yeah, chemical reaction happens. We got tons and tons of bubbles, but the magic that really happens is it's heavier than air. So if you'll go ahead and do the honor, kind of spray some bubbles over that. Let's see if we can start to get happening. Okay, yeah. Do you see that?
Oh, they're like, okay, they're not being allowed to float down in there.
They're not sinking.
So what's happening there?
So we've got a gas heavier than air in here. Yeah, and then pause that for 1 second and then let's see this. So we've got a gas heavier than air and they literally just float.
That is cool.
On that gas. Let's put a few more in there because you can do some cool stuff with this. So in a class, we'll take something like it'll put out fire.
Okay.
So you could take like a candle, and as soon as it reaches that layer of gas, it'll just snuff out.
It'll snuff it out.
Yeah, but sometimes you can like move these around a little bit, like a little lake of of invisible gas. So
I could play with this gun all day long. Too.
Yeah, that's really fun. You can see we've lost a little bit. It's kind of getting a little lower, but they'll sit and they'll bob and stuff. And so it's just showing the different densities of gases, right? So we have helium that's lighter than air that floats. Mm-hmm. In this case, CO2 heavier than air. And so other things float on it. Air floats on it. Bubbles float on it. And so it's just a really cool invisible gas.
Look, see, when he comes, you never know, are we going to see something explosive here? But no, that was pretty mild. That was pretty tame and still very cool.
Yeah. So kids love it. Just seeing the bubbles floating. It looks like this really cool magic trick. So let's.
Okay, what is this that you got?
All right. So solids, liquids, and gases. So we've done our gases here. Mm-hmm. So let's take this. So this stuff it's called sodium alginate. They use it for like popping boba and different stuff to make little pearls and things. So
oh yeah. So okay. So
yeah.
I mean, it's edible basically. I'm not saying we're going to eat this, but it is edible. Okay.
It is. So it's made like it's seaweed based, but just really weird. It's like almost like a gel.
Okay.
And so we can suck some of this up.
Should I do the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get some of these lovely syringes. Imagine the doctor comes up to you with that to inject.
Okay.
Anyway, and then we've got a salt in here. We've got some sodium carbonate. So go ahead and squirt some down in there.
Do I just
make it like a string if you can? So just kind of like
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Squirt some more.
Oh,
we want yeah. Let's see. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Reach down in there.
I can touch this.
Yeah. And then pull that out.
Yeah. Oh man, that is okay. So when you're having boba tea, that's basically kind of what you're eating.
This stuff. Yeah. So we call it goo worms, but the kids just can't get enough of this. So they'll just right. So it starts as a liquid, and then as soon as it touches the calcium carbonate. Yeah. As soon as it touches the calcium carbonate, it turns almost instantly to a solid on the outside, but then the inside is still full of liquid. So it's like
you can
you
can squeeze it and it like bursts a little bit.
It's squishy. So I don't know. Sometimes some of the kids love it and they'll get their hands down in there. Some of the others will be like, ooh, they don't want to touch it. But in all cases, it's just this fascinating transformation.
So what's causing this exactly?
Yeah, so it's a chemical reaction. We're just forming a new substance, and that new substance is a solid, but it only touches the outside, and so we've got this just really cool chemical reaction.
Oh my gosh.
Should we squirt a little more in there?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
yeah, it's fun. You can do all sorts of shapes. They'll like dump bowls full of it, and you end up with these big blobs of stuff, and they'll just play with it for quite a while.
Okay, so we have about 5 minutes left. Before we get to this other thing you want to show us, let's remind people what you do, where people can find you, because you kind of go around and you bring science to kids, basically, right?
Yeah, we do. So So evilsci.com is our website. So evilsci.com. But we do after school classes is something that's coming up. And then we've also got, so we've just finished a bunch of our summer camps. So probably mostly after school classes is the big thing. And then we're going to.
Because school's starting up soon.
Yeah. And then we're going to be doing, starting this fall, we're doing school assemblies and those kind of things. So if a school wants, a science or a STEM assembly, we go in and do those as well and just do really cool stuff.
What's the reaction from kids who they've never seen you before and it's for the first time? I guess it depends on what you bring them, right?
Yeah, no, but we always bring something really fun, So these are the ones where they get to play with them, they get to experiment with them. So I really like that because they're discovering new things, they're trying different shapes, don't really give away like what's going to happen. But then we always have something big as well, right? We always have some big explosion, some really fun, elephant toothpaste or something that's just really dramatic and stuff, and they get to help create those moments. So they just love it.
Well, let's get to our grand finale, just to make sure we have time. We have about 3.5 minutes left here.
Let's set this up. Okay.
Should I bring this over?
Let me, so you just want, you just don't want those Mentos. Yeah, sometimes that's a little loose, so we just don't want those to drop in just yet. Okay.
Okay, so what do we have here?
So we've got just soda, right? And soda's another super interesting, right? It's a solution. It's a mixture of usually like sugar and flavor, but we also have a dissolved gas in there, right? So we've got CO2, the same thing that was here, but now we've got it down in there. And so Mentos are really fascinating because they cause all the CO2, all that dissolved gas to come out all at once.
Okay. Are we going to release this then?
Yeah.
And obviously people have seen this online.
Yeah,
probably.
They've seen it. It's fun. I think the fun thing is to do more than one, like to do multiple. So we'll do like 10 at a time and stuff like that is kind of fun.
Do we want to do them at the same time or just one
at
at a time?
I think, I don't know. It depends on time, but
we got about 3 minutes left here. So explain one more time before we see it. What really causes Mentos to...
So Mentos have these little imperfections in them. You look at it and see it as smooth, but it has these little dents and divots and stuff. And so when the bubbles touch those little dents and divots, they're released from the liquid and basically come out as a gas. And so because Mentos have so many little imperfections, it causes that to happen very quickly. You can do the same thing with like salt or sugar or something and you'll get some bubbling, but Mentos are just great because you can get a whole bunch down in there all at once and we can have, quite the effect.
All right, let's do it. What do I do
here?
Okay,
ready? So you're just gonna pull back, but don't pull back
the red?
Past this. Yeah. So we'll pull back the pin, but shall we count down and be doing them?
Okay. 3, 2, 1. You always surprise us, Matt, with some of the things you do.
It's raining.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to go that high.
And the kids would be opening their mouth.
Okay, so the other thing I wanted to point out, we got about 1:30 left. I've never seen these. That's specifically for this, right?
Yeah,
did you make those or did you find those?
No, these are Steve Spangler. He's an inventor, scientist guy, and he creates these tubes. He's got ones that'll go even higher. He's got ones that'll spray off to the side, but yeah, they're just called geyser tubes, and I love them. So I've got over a dozen of them. We have a lot of fun with them. So.
Wow. Okay, it's not as explosive as what we had outside, I don't know, several months ago.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. Matt, thank you so much. Tell us one more time where people can find you.
So yeah, just evilsci, evilsci.com.
Are you going to stay and clean this up, or are we just going to leave?
Oh, we're going to let
everybody leave.
Let the science of evaporation take care of it.
The science of evaporation. Wow. Okay. Hey, at least it's a Sprite and not Coke, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's.
Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. All right, that's going to do it for ARC.